So it's 9:45 a.m. We are about to hit the track at 10. And of course, something very important is the tires. So we have planned a qualifying simulation this morning where we'll be putting new tires, obviously. So that's where we keep them. The team here, we're having new shirts, so they're putting everything together so that you can watch the video, and it's really nice looking people. So for driving, it's important to do the warm-up before you jump in the car, to do like a mobilization. Obviously, we are there sitting. The shoulders is very important to warm the shoulders, the trapezius for the neck, the G-forces to really prepare the body for that kind of force in the car, your legs, the explosivity. So that's why we do like jump ropes to warm the explosivity we need in order to brake with both legs and the sensibility. And also I think it helps the mind to be ready, you know, when you have to jump in a car to go 200 kilometers an hour, your mind needs to be awake, and this also helps with the warm-up. This is the garage. That's where drivers have their stuff ready, obviously, coffee, everything, fuel for the day, and we have the tire choices ready to get in the car. Going to be starting with new tires for Santino, and the other two will start with fresh tires. Yeah, we have the radios here. Every team member has a radio so that we know what's happening with each of their cars. The coach also, the team principal, so we are aware of everything. And later, very useful for when we go and watch the cars on track. So after the session, we analyze the data, we compare it to all the teammates. Sometimes we also get like the best lap of the day, so we can understand where to improve. The inputs we have, braking, throttle, the speed, the RPMs, the gears, so we can really do a deep analysis of where to improve. So we see Santino getting ready 10 minutes before the start of the session, and we have a fireproof, both like underwear and the suit. He wears these earplugs so that he can hear and have communication with the team. The balaclava, the gloves, helmet with hands for safety. And usually, you know, when we go out on track, first thing we do, radio check every corner so that we know we have good communication with the engineers and they can really transmit the right information at the right time. So now you see it's time to jump in the car. Seat belts all fastened. We have 2 on the side, 2 from the back, and 2 that really grab you so that when you brake, you don't slip away. Then we check the mirrors that we see, and they are where the crew left them the day before. Then plug the steering wheel and make sure that, you know, we have the pit limiter on and that we can switch on the car to warm it up. So you see Santino is looking at the map, the track map, and the points that he wrote yesterday where he feels he needs to improve. So it's a good reminder before he goes and go on track. He has new tires, so straight like a quali simulation. So it's good to be ready straight away. Start of the session, it's always good to know who's starting on which tires, if they're new, if they're fresh. But also, like, you know, it's a tension to get track position, so everybody wants to go out straight away. Sometimes, you know, the clutch, everything's a little bit not warm enough. And you can do, when you're the station, you can maybe start a little bit wrong, which we saw already. But then you forget about it, and it's about putting the lap time together. So here we're in turn 1. It's a heavy braking uphill. Also like a good point of view to see the balance of the car. You have to carry a lot of speed. It's in 4th gear. So just checking how our drivers are doing. So we are trackside, as you can see. This is sector 3. This is where we were lacking most of our time compared to our competitors. So we'll be analyzing a little bit the lines, the traction of the car, because this is a sector that demands a lot of traction of the rear. So we will be looking at our competition and our own drivers to try to improve. Well, we finished 2 days of testing here in Jerez. We tried everything: qualifying session, race simulation, practice starts, different setup changes that will be very helpful for next week. We will come for the race weekend. I think the team did a fantastic job. P5 the last day of qualifying session, and a very consistent race run. So we are happy to look at all the data and hopefully have a perfect weekend in Jerez.